Benet's Bloody Bits.
Welcome to Triple B. My name is Jason Benet. Trick or Treat, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Krampus. All three of those films are directed by Michael Dougherty. Trick or Treat, I saw that years ago. It never got a theatrical release. I saw it at the Screamfest Horror Film Festival. Got to meet him in person, and I've considered it the greatest Halloween horror film ever made. Sorry, John Carpenter. Sorry, everybody out there that thinks that's the go-to, the standard, but Trick or Treat, perfection, great anthology horror film. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, that's the best of all the recent film through the Warner Brother Monsterverse, King Kong, Godzilla films. That's the one that I always go to. It's far superior than the other ones. Now, Krampus came out in 2015. Got a major theatrical release, unlike Trick or Treat, which basically went direct to video. So it's a horror comedy. Those are very tough to pull off. And in this film, we're dealing with the family. Toni Collette's the wife, Adam Scott's the husband. They have 2 kids. And basically, it's the focus of the young boy. He still believes in Santa Claus. He even writes him a letter, wants to have it sent off because he wants Christmas the way it used to be. And let's be honest, miserable, Christmas could be very miserable just because we have to deal with family. There's a reason we only see them once or twice a year. Though we love them in their blood, they drive us crazy sometimes. But we got to be in the spirit, right? We got to invite them over. So this family invites over cousins and uncles and aunts, and they automatically feel cramped and they feel, your space is taken away. Your comfort zone is gone. You just can't walk around and just be who you want to be. It's just something that is very important to people. So they all gather around the dinner table to eat. And unfortunately, one of the cousins gets a hold of the young boy's letter to Santa, reads it out loud. The boy is mortified, pissed off, truly upset, rips up the paper, throws it out the window. Now it's a snowball effect. And he's put it out there to the world that, hey, I really don't give a crap about Christmas anymore. I don't care about Santa Claus. So you have Santa Claus as the good guy. There's also the anti-Claus, which is Krampus. A huge storm rolls in, clouds above the house. Krampus has come, and he's going to take out these family members, all because this little boy disowned Christmas. They get a big bag, red bag on their doorstep. They take it in, don't think anything of it. They lose all power. No cell phones, no nothing. The lights go out, and the daughter wants to go see her boyfriend who doesn't live far away. Fortunately, she goes missing. Krampus makes his presence known. The bag of gifts are like his minions, his little evildoers. You got all sorts of different things that come to life, like a bear. And there's even these little cookies that come down the chimney. They look like gingerbread cookies, gingerbread men, kind of come alive and cause havoc. And the horror comedy is really tough to pull off. For every Return of the Living Dead, there's Krampus. It kind of plays like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, but where that movie is a classic and the jokes work, in Krampus, they don't. They fall flat. I mean, really, you feel like the uncle that comes over as Uncle Eddie. Uncle Eddie tends to be more of a white trash guy. This guy is like a Second Amendment gun-toting guy. So you see the similarities there. Adam Scott is like Chevy Chase. He's Clark Griswold. So the comedy side does not work. And then when the evil finally comes alive and starts doing its thing, and it takes a while. I rarely reach for my cell phone during a film, and it's never a good sign if I do, because I push it off to the side and don't want to be interrupted. This is the 3rd time I've seen Krampus. I saw it in the theaters and twice at home. And each time it's gotten worse, and it's not as effective, and it's not something I would even recommend. I know there was 3 writers on this film, Michael Dougherty being one of them, so I'm not sure if there was too many cooks in the oven or in the kitchen. Either one works. Yeah, the comedy doesn't work because the jokes are not funny. The horror seems to be a little too kid friendly. It needs to be a little bit like geared up. It needs to be a little bit more horrific. And so Michael Dougherty's only made 3 films, and 2 of them are great. Krampus is not. And that's unfortunate because every time I view it, it seems to get weaker and weaker. It's not funny. It's not scary. Krampus, we do finally get to see him, and he kind of looks cool. Kind of the bad Santa. You know, he looks like Santa Claus, but a little bit more horrific, but not particularly scary. I know this movie has its fans. I see it online all the time. It's not Trick or Treat. I really think he was going for, okay, I nailed Halloween with Trick or Treat. Let's see if I can do it with Christmas. And unfortunately, Krampus doesn't hit the marks at all. It is much better, and it's not saying much to the other Krampus films that came out that are just absolutely unwatchable and atrocious. But maybe I have it wrong. What do you think? Is Krampus as bad as I say it is? Do you like it? I know Universal gave it a theatrical release, and that's all good, but that doesn't make it a quality film. I think it's just missing a lot. I know there's a naughty cut that was released by Screen Factory. Has anybody seen it? Is it more talkative? Because this movie is a lot of yip yap and a lot of nothing going on. Or is it the horror upped? Do I need to check out the naughty cut, or do I need to just save money? Because don't like double dipping, especially on a movie that I don't think is very good. But I hate to be a sourpuss, but I got to balance good reviews and bad reviews in my opinions. I recommended To All a Good Night in my previous video. Krampus, I cannot recommend, unfortunately. You could stream it for free on Max if you got 90 minutes to waste, but it's just not good. Michael Dougherty is, though, a fine filmmaker. He's 2 out of 3. That's not bad. Can't be perfect. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great Christmas. Stay scared and talk to you soon.